Now listen carefully to. Hi, I'm Sandra with 5R Reset. I help parents keep their kids while going through high conflict parenting. Follow this post and like me for more. Let's talk about being an armchair quarterback. This is a situation where yesterday something occurred and you can't stop thinking about it. You ruminate, you overthink it, you think, oh, this happened and then this went wrong, and you even start beating yourself up. Like, I really wish I could have done that situation better. So how do you get to a place where you aren't that armchair quarterback anymore? You're proud of what happened. You come out of that feeling really great and you stand for what occurred. What you can start doing is preparing for that conversation, and no matter what occurs, make sure that you go into that situation not assuming anything, not coming out of that judging anything, and trying to speak less from your emotions and more from what is actually occurring or the truth. So when you're talking to somebody, and maybe this is something that you expect high conflict, you can pause during the conversation. You can repeat what you heard. You can ask questions and bring curiosity into every interaction that you have. Bringing curiosity into interactions, pausing and asking questions, can begin to unpack some of that high conflict emotion that you begin to hear, and you say something that you didn't really want to say, that did not come from what's inside of you. Maybe you said something in the moment, maybe you said something that was just going to get you through that situation, and then you go home and you ruminate over that the next day. If you can begin just unpacking it and knowing that this is just a conversation, slow it down. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to do it a certain way. And I think sometimes when we get into these high conflict situations, we think we have to be so perfect. And you can just slow this thing down. You can let your body settle into curiosity. What does that look like to you? Like I said, you can ask questions, you can get curious, you can repeat what you heard. But if you slow it down, you'll be in a lot more control over what's coming out of you. And that doesn't mean you're controlling the situation, but at least it isn't coming to a place where you are saying something that you regret or you feel shameful about the next day. You can begin to build your confidence at a higher level. Let's continue to work on this together. Follow me for more and like this post.